The battle for humanity's future is in full force and will not be denied. This week, Metatron brings a thunderous reminder. Your voice, your vote, your energy matter more than ever. The time for neutrality has passed. Spirit calls you to stand, speak, and shape the destiny of your world. Welcome to Sundays with Metatron. I'm Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, bringing you empowering messages from Archangel Metatron to inspire and guide your spiritual journey. This is your message for October 12th, 2025. This week, you can expect things to heat up even more. It's quite a sticky wicket that is developing in many political arenas on the planet. Like it or not, engaged or not, politics affects your life. If you want to have a say in what happens in your world, then you need to let your voice be heard. Vote like your life depended on it, because right now, at this time in your history, it does. Actually, it always has, but in this pivotal time, it matters more. That is, if you wish to find your way out of this morass of tangled deceptions with all sorts of trickery and tomfoolery. This is not a time to sit on the sidelines as a spectator. This is a time to stand up and speak out so that your values, your morality, are reflected in the choices moving forward. As they famously say at weddings, speak now or forever hold your peace. If you allow this opportune moment to pass by without weighing in, you may not get another chance. A small window of opportunity remains, but it's fast closing. Time to make your choice and take action. You may have noticed in the midst of worldwide political hijinks that climate events are increasing in frequency and intensity. You're in for a bumpy ride for some time. This is a week to tread lightly, perhaps even walk on tippy toes as you fine-tune your energy. Now is not the time to go screaming at the top of your lungs, stomping through the streets. Rather, it's a time of carefully choosing where to make your stand. Where and how will it be most effective? Choose wisely so that you remain free to return another day. Not that we're discouraging you from turning out to organize and protest. If you feel strongly about being there, then we will support you every step of the way. We just encourage you to use caution. For instance, it may not be wise to share photos on social media. You may wish to disguise your appearance. Each individual must examine their heart to determine the right choice for themselves. We will support you whatever you choose. We urge you to listen carefully to the words of your elected officials. Do the words match the actions? If so, then they are at least somewhat trustworthy. However, we expect you will find a great many are fluent liars, making big promises that never come to fruition. The deceivers are working overtime to hide the truth from the gullible and naive. Should the deceived spend any time evaluating, contrasting, and comparing to reality, it would soon become obvious that they've been hoodwinked, sold a bill of goods, sent down the river without a life preserver. And those are kind descriptions compared to what the dark forces have actually done to harm the most vulnerable. You may have heard some say cruelty is the point. They are not wrong. There are those in power who take pleasure from causing suffering for others, often the most vulnerable amongst you. Rapid change is now the rule of the day. Sometimes you may find it impossible to keep up with. Do not stress about this. Simply track as much as you can. You should expect fireworks, and I don't mean the special occasion kind. Energetic fireworks, as various groups work at cross purposes and their energy collides, throwing off dissonant sparks that can create definite unwanted results. The battle is not yet won. There are plenty of days that will be marked by struggle and strife ahead. Get ready for a surreal feeling, like being at the circus. There you are on a carousel, mounted on a wooden horse, going round and round and up and down, feeling like you're accomplishing something, except you're effectively staying in the same place. Progress is an illusion in this fanciful trap. Distraction is an incredibly effective tactic to keep the masses docile and manageable. Make them think they're special, cared for, so they won't notice that they're actually trapped on that carousel. You are living in a time where it's vitally important to tune into your divine connection to find truth. You might liken it to a hall of mirrors. While it appears there are many paths open to you, there is only one true path, the one that aligns with your soul purpose. The others are dead ends. When you've honed your intuitive abilities, the true path will fairly glow, singing, pick me," joyously and compellingly. That is how easy it can be. When you're unsure, that's the time to call upon your angels, who will nudge you towards the optimal path. No need to get caught up in fear and worry about making the wrong choice. Should you temporarily go astray, those same angels will lovingly point out the optimal path. You see? The system is rigged in your favor. It will be a slam-bang week with opportunities to heal rifts amongst families, communities, even countries. You might think of it like an energetic mist, seeding the planet with peace vibes. Not all seeds will bear fruit, but some will, creating the possibility of a resulting small shift. Some seeds may lay dormant in the present, then spring to life at a later time. Your present efforts hold great promise for accelerating the shift. Have you noticed yourself agreeing with individuals you previously felt diametrically opposed to? Peculiar feeling, isn't it? In this time of awakening, souls are discovering they have more in common than they knew with those previously labeled as opposition. We encourage you to look for more things you agree about, rather than things you disagree about. Finding commonality opens doors to more dialogue, exploration, and potential for a workable compromise. Remember, what you focus on expands. When you continually focus upon what divides, you will find more that divides. What if you flipped that script? Are you getting the picture? This principle applies to everything. It's so simple that most totally miss it. Plus, of course, there are always those who delight in stirring the pot, encouraging jealousy, unrest, and retribution. Shut them down. Don't listen. Let them peddle their hatred elsewhere. You, wise soul, understand the importance of peace and flow. Everything feels and functions better in the flow. Yes, more barrages of climate events are coming. However, don't get all caught up in worry. Pay attention to reports and proceed with safety in mind. You don't want to attract more disasters by fretting about what might happen. Stay present in the moment and take action as the situation requires. In other words, don't be a Chicken Little fretting about the sky falling. That's how you manifest the sky falling. I think we can all agree you don't want to go there. Peace talks are a good thing, no matter who instigates them. They provide an opportunity to be wisely explored. You can help by sending divine love light and positive intentions to the situation. Always asking for the most beneficent outcome is your best strategy, as it considers all parties, allowing for better long-term success. This week would be a good time to pause, breathe, relax, allow, and focus on your goals. Reassess and redirect where needed to ensure you're on track. A little more self-care and celebration is timely and in order. Take stock of your resources and replenish where needed during the brief lull. And I do mean brief. Take advantage when you feel it. In these tempestuous energies, lulls are fleeting. Above all, don't worry about tomorrow. Focus on today and what you can do to spread joy and hope. Then, flow into tomorrow, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Rinse and repeat. You might think of this as a gourmet recipe for creating your most delicious life. You deserve only the best, darling child. To sum it all up, this week we encourage you to make the most of opportunities presented. Take time to smell the roses. Be the light you wish to see in the world. Let your love flow. Until next week, sending you much love, joy, and bliss. Metatron out. Friends, while the winds of change howl, let your voice rise in love and truth, creating a better and brighter tomorrow. Thank you for joining Sundays with Metatron. I'm Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, sending you divine love light today, tomorrow, and all of your tomorrows unto eternity. Namaste.